So we're having a bit of a doing day, aren't we?
Yeah.
What about this one? We could turn it into Animal Kingdom Lodge. We survived being cute. I'm going to show you what we got for our weekly shop for £79. With some parmesan and fresh basil and salt and pepper. And we've got our Mickey Rice Krispie treat from Main Street as well.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back to a new vlog. We're off today, so we're having a bit of a doing day, aren't we?
Yes.
Having a bit of a catch up.
Every day's been a doing day, though.
It has been lately, yeah. Yeah, we're going to be doing weekly shop in Lidl. We need to go to B&Q, DIY jobs. I'm going to be making an easy pasta dish, and we're hoping to squeeze in a walk, aren't we?
Yes.
But first of all, we're going to have some breakfast
I
because
thought we'd have an easy day today.
it's a doing day.
It was a doing day yesterday.
I know it's doing day as well today.
It's every day a doing day.
It feels like, yeah.
At the moment, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have some toast before we go. Anyway, hope you enjoy hanging out with us today. Let us know what you've been up to. Have you had any productive doing days lately?
Got a dopamine rush, got a major league crush when you're next to me. Got my heart upon my sleeve, can I hide the way I feel when you're next to me, girl? Got the kick in every move and I fought us like a fool.
We're trying to colour match the wall. We want to do some patching up. So we've got a photo, and we've been told to go onto the website, and then it matches the wall, doesn't it? And it'll tell us apparently what colour it is, and then we can have our paint mixed.
Icon above to activate the eyedropper tool. Oh, we've got these colours here,
Yeah.
the bulk colours.
Okay.
So I guess
So it's going to be that top left, isn't it?
top left. You happy
Yeah.
doing that one? Or
Yeah.
I wonder if it's taken that from what I've matched that there though.
I don't know.
So I'm going
So
to.
can you then just drop it onto the photo?
Apparently, there you go.
That looks so too dark for our house though. Don't you think?
That's. Tell that one as well.
It sums you up light and fluffy. Testers are in little mini rollers. That's so cute. Wow, that's £100 that plant. That looks like Gareth's lampshade. Doesn't it?
Actually, yeah.
I like that one. Do you fancy a feature wall?
Yeah,
In
I
our
do.
next house.
I think even in the downstairs toilet would be quite nice.
Yeah. I don't like any of these. They're a bit neutral, aren't they? What about this one? We could turn it into Animal Kingdom Lodge, couldn't we?
I'm not. It looks too mirror-esque. It's too mirrored.
That's quite nice.
Yeah.
It's a bit grown up though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I realised that Aid's worn orange to B&Q. It's going to fit right in. We survived B&Q. That's not bad going for a bank holiday Monday. No. Now on to Lidl. We're trying the tester pots. We've basically gone over the walls with testers to try and change it. We were going to change the paint years ago. We never did. But we just want to cover up and just have the walls looking all the one colour, don't we? Back from Lidl. And this time we have spent £79 on our shop in Lidl. It gets more each time we go. But in all fairness, we haven't done a proper shop for a couple of weeks, and this will probably last us a decent amount of time as well. A few of our bits are for Louis, our youngest. We are actually heading to see him this week, so I'm going to take him out to his local Aldi and fill his cupboards, but I picked up a couple of bits for him just in case I can't get them there. There's a few things we couldn't get on our list, and we were passing Morrison's on the way home, so we stopped in there as well, so I'll show you also what we got. But I'm going to show you what we got for our weekly shop for £79. Start with the boring stuff. Oh, great big bag of potatoes. It was £3 something. I decided to buy the great big, is it 7.5 kilos, isn't it? I decided to go with those. Ginger nuts for Aid, couple of milks. Keep forgetting to buy table salt lately. Sandwich bags for Louis. more so that he can like bag up raw meats and things. Piri piri for chicken, for Louis for his chicken. We'd run out of cumin, and little toilet rolls. We've converted to those. And we've got tortilla wraps for Louis. Bread was reduced to 87p. Vegetable stock pot, tomato puree, ketchup. As you can see, we have pretty much converted to all own brands now. And I am, as much as I wasn't as keen on this wine when I first tasted it, I actually really like it now. £3.89, I think that's such a good price. Caster sugar, a couple of flowers. They're not always in stock when we go there, so I bought 2 this time. Jalapenos, we're going to be doing a jalapeno test shortly. I'll share that with you in a bit. Sweet corn and taco mixed beans and spicy tomato sauce. Chopped tomatoes, I get through loads of these. I think they're 35p each. And the rice isn't always in stock either. 43p a bag. I had to buy my last lot from Morrison's and it was over £1 for the same amount. These tortilla crisps I really like for 43. Oh, they might be 48p now a bag. The frozen berries we use in porridge and yogurt. Chicken gravy granules. This is for tonight's pasta. Goat cheese with garlic and herbs. This wasn't on the list. Diced beef. However, I was saying to Aid on the way that I really fancy goulash, and then there was a whole load of this reduced to £2.79. So that's going in the freezer, and I'll make a goulash this week. Also got skinless, boneless chicken breasts, which I will bag up and freeze. Margarine for cooking, bratwurst for Louis. I'm not sure if they sell those in Aldi. Does anybody know? So I picked those up for him. Salami, we decided today it's the best tasting food in the whole wide world. And this was on offer for £2.19, 2 pieces of fish. Fresh stuff. I've got a potted basil to go and pop in a pot in the garden, and just loose fresh basil for dinner today. A huge great big thing of mushrooms that will last us ages. White seedless grapes were cheaper, 10p cheaper than red. This is for a recipe today. Some strawberries. Sweet corn. These were on offer for 30p, the spring onions. 2 huge courgettes. We've got fresh tomatoes and cherry tomatoes. I love that they're doing, I've never seen this before, a bag of mixed limes and lemons. What a great idea. 2 huge garlic, and I'm really gutted. I didn't see. I've picked up beans and they do not look the best. I'm really disappointed. I need to sort those out. Take out the grotty ones. Rocket, we get through a lot of rocket. Carrots, peppers, and a big bag of onions. Is that the Morrison's bag? Yeah, I haven't actually opened that one yet.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Would you like to show what we bought in Morrison's?
Soft cheese.
83p compared
to working out cheaper than
yeah. 83p in Morrison's compared to 109 in Lidl. Your deodorant, which obviously you can't get in Lidl.
Yeah.
You stocked up, didn't you? And your favourite sweets, you love those.
Yeah, there's less places that seem to buy them now, but I always say the name wrong of the...
Pinballs?
No, but the name of the brand. I always call them Moan, but they're not, are they?
I don't know.
Maum?
Don't know. Anybody know how you pronounce it?
Pinballs.
Pinballs is
nice.
easier. Just say pinballs.
You've got red cabbage.
Couldn't get that in Lidl.
No.
That's on the menu for tomorrow with schnitzel.
Some cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, more cherry tomatoes. They were a really good price.
There, were it? Yeah.
60p those were. I picked up more.
Some penne. Did I say that right?
Penne pasta.
Yeah.
41p that was.
Sun-dried tomatoes. This has got. They're quite expensive, aren't they? About £2.80.
They're a lot cheaper than Waitrose though, but we haven't been able to get any in Lidl for ages. We've just run out.
Sauerkraut?
Yeah, I always think you'd be able to buy that in Lidl with it being German, but never seen it in there.
Anything, have we?
No, we do like
and
sauerkraut.
we've got the jalapenos. These are actually in the world aisle, weren't they? But they were a good price. They were £1.15.
I know.
Whereas the Morrison's one in with all the tacos. Do you know when they have all the kits of like the taco mix and things like that? They were like £1.80 for a tiny jar. Yeah. Whereas these, we can go sliced in brine and vinegar.
We're going to try those in a minute. We can do a taste test compared to the Lidl. Because Aid thinks the Lidl are too spicy.
Yeah, they're a bit too hot. So for me anyway, and Branson, love the Branson. They're 90p for those. They're actually not a bad price, are they?
Is that it?
Yeah.
And that was our Morrison shop. We're going to do a taste test of the jalapeno. So we did Morrison's versus Lidl own last time, didn't we? And the Lidl own were much spicier. So now we're going to go with the sliced green jalapeno peppers in brine and vinegar. This brand here.
I can't open them.
Oh, really? Oh, you're going to do your...
Little tip here. I searched this, but I actually found this out myself. If you've got a little bottle opener, I've got this on my keyring here, you can actually just put it around the edge and just lever it up and you'll hear the air. Hear that? In theory, there you go, done, open. If you've got a jar, little bottle opener, just around the edge of it, really easy. We know they're bloody hot, don't we?
I know, but I like them.
They're nice, but they're just a bit too... I like jalapeno to be hot, but not... Like, for me, that's too hot.
Right.
They smell the right spiciness.
They smell really warm.
Warm? As in the warmth of them?
Yeah. Which one are you going with first?
Well, I want to go for one of these, because my...
The only thing is, because these ones, the Lidl, have been in the fridge, and I love it when they're really cold.
Oh, I do as well. Same with pickles.
I like olives
Actually,
when
no,
they're
we
really
never
cold.
put pickles in the fridge, do we?
No,
Right.
we don't. These are much bigger than the ones we're going to be trying. Do you want to chop that in half, just
No.
in case?
Go for it.
What a lovely flavour.
That's what jalapeno should be. Not a...
That is so
Do you get what I'm
nice.
saying?
Right, now we need to cleanse our palate now with cheese.
A little bit of...
Cheese and Coke. Cheese and jalapenos are just the best.
Jalapeno poppers.
They are the perfect mix of hotness. They're really, really good jalapenos.
Can you see what I mean? Right, let's have one of these now.
These are tiny, the little ones.
But these just... They're not hot as in they'll absolutely blow sort of... But for me, they're just a bit too...
I get what you mean. Completely different flavour, and there's an instant heat. And I can feel it in my nose.
I can feel it in my throat kind of thing. They're not like they're all... I'm going to be like for hours.
I like it, but I can understand what you mean.
It's finding jalapenos because the ones from Waitrose are really nice. They're not hot. They're like this.
It's such a good jalapeno. I'm converted. It's the vinegar as well. These are the Lidl are quite spicy. I mean quite sweet, but you get an instant heat.
Whereas these ones here,
They're warm.
They're actually in brine and vinegar.
They're so tasty. I'm going to put one in with my cheese like that. I think we have possibly found the best jalapenos we've ever tasted. They're really good, aren't they?
Really, really nice.
For lunch, last night I made a mushroom and feta frittata for dinner. So we're going to have the rest cold with a little bit of salad. Salad cream for me and brown sauce for Aid. Had all our little testers that we ended up picking up. As the colour that it was colour matching our wall with just looked really, really dark in comparison. So I think we found a better one here. We're going to watch the last episode of No Escape. We are so done with No Escape. 7 episodes, should have been done in 4, but we just need to know the ending now, don't we? But it's really dragged.
Do you know one of those things where you watch an episode and you think, what's happened?
Or nothing's happened.
But you've kind of invested. There's only 7 episodes, but you've kind of invested like halfway through. We kind of think we've got to see it through now.
Yeah. Aid's bagging up kit papers. I'm continuing work, packing these little treat bags for my June kits.
I met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down.
We've escaped.
Again.
We finished work for the
mind that.
afternoon. And it's about tea time. We've packed rucksacks with cocktail tins in a cool bag, obviously, because as you know, Aid has a cool bag for every eventuality.
Yep.
We're just going to escape onto the common and have a cocktail. That's just what you need after working on a bank holiday Monday. You were quite pleased with your paint samples, weren't you?
Yeah, it's a little bit light, so I think we need to go back and get one slightly darker. But it's good because it's almost like got a bit of a coat on there now, isn't it? So
those sample tins, by the way, from B&Q are actually really good. Used to be, years and years ago, before I was with Aid, I was really into decorating and I used to change the kids' rooms all the time and the rest of the house. I was always painting something. And I used to go in, it was Dulux that B&Q used to mix up. What was the brand they use now?
Velspar or Vesplar?
It's in the vlog actually.
Yeah.
And so you can colour match, you upload it. So actually when we were in B&Q, as you saw, you upload it to this Velspar website, don't you? And you can colour match.
That's if you want to colour match something.
Look,
yeah.
I've just seen somebody's built a little tree house. We'll go and have a nose in a sec. Yeah, but the sample tins, were they 250 ml?
No, one of them were yeah, they were near enough though, about 236 I think.
Yeah.
So about a quarter of a litre.
Is it 425?
Yes.
So it's a decent amount. So like us, just wanting to touch up areas.
Could I just say one thing as well though? Although they mix them,
yeah,
it's their colours.
Yeah.
So it's not like any particular colour. So when you do, if you take a photo and colour match it, it will say this is the closest.
So we tried that and it was actually quite a bit darker, wasn't it?
So they have. So it's not like a true colour mix. It'll mix any colour.
That's true.
It's a colour in their brand colours.
Yeah.
So you go there and you say, "Yep, we want that one."
But like the little sample pot that we bought from Dulux was tiny, as you saw.
It was 30 ml, wasn't it?
245, and it obviously didn't do very much. But I really like those sample pots.
Yeah.
They're a decent amount. Let's go and check out this treehouse. I love it when people build things in the woods. It's so cool. Look how fun this is. What dead body? Do you remember we found one that was built on the beach in Cambria in LA, and there was a bra in there. Well, that looks really cool what someone's done. Don't you think?
Yeah.
If you were to get lost overnight, I think that would be a nice little home to sleep. Yeah, right, should we go and have our cocktails?
Yeah.
Oh, be careful, let's get back on track.
Almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned.
This area is all fenced in around here on the common because there's wild horses.
There's livestock as well.
I've never seen anything other than horses on
It's
here.
a sign they're livestock because they've got cows in here as well.
I've never seen cows, have you?
Yeah, they've put some cows in here recently again. They used to.
How do you put cows
and
in
they
the common?
reintroduced them.
Oh, okay. What,
Well,
say,
it's a bit
hello,
like,
horses, meet your cows.
If you think of the savannahs, you think of the parks in
Yeah.
South Africa.
Oh, the bench is free. There's 2 benches up here, one this side and one, actually we can see it from here.
Yeah, it's over there, isn't it?
Yeah. And we were just hoping that one of them would be free. We just don't have many benches on our common at all. So we've got the one here. Are we having our cocktail on this one? Or the other one is right over there on the other side. Let me zoom in and see if you can see it. It's like there. And there's little steps over there. There's a little river down there. It's beautiful up here, isn't it? And we said during COVID, obviously when it got to the stage where you were allowed to sit on benches again, we'd go out with friends. We just don't have anywhere to sit because it's not just this common, we've just got common land everywhere. But we used to, like, if it was a little bit damp, we'd all take a picnic and there wouldn't even be a log to sit on sometimes. So we said, didn't we, Aid, that when our time comes, we'd really like a bench put up with a little name plaque on for other people who walk to enjoy it. We're having our cocktails here
I think so.
with this beautiful view. I don't know. There's less chance in seeing people over that side, whereas you might get people come across here. What do you think?
Should we go that way?
I
We
don't
want to
mind.
walk anyway, don't we?
Yeah, okay, we'll go to the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then. We'll continue down here. I love it when branches and trees make little archways.
Just tell me
It's
how
so
you
cute.
lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't.
We're on the lookout for those wild ponies. There used to be 5, didn't there? Was it 6?
Yeah.
And they were all males, weren't they? But they just pop up from anywhere. Sometimes they're on the steps over there. We've seen them around here, haven't we?
Yep.
You just never know where those ponies are. And usually, because we've spoken to the rangers before, they come and check on them, don't they? Just to make sure they're okay, even though they're wild. Yeah, they're in good health. But they don't bother you at all, do they? But they tend to stick together. Let's see if we can see them today. Here's some of the steps. I find it funny, the thought of ponies walking on steps. Cows wouldn't, would they? Cows can't do stairs.
Well, they can do them one way, can't they?
But they can't do it. They can't reverse.
They can go up, they can't go down.
The bench is still free. Hope no ponies take it. Do you remember that one time when all the ponies were around the bench? That's what I mean. They were on the stairs. I know. They were scary, weren't they? You can see some of the little hoof marks here where they've been. I can smell them. Yeah. I can smell horses. Yeah, I love it through here. Oh, looks like the water's really dried up. You think we used to paddle with the kids here? There's hardly anything now. Yeah, there's a little bit. Yeah, but you think when we've been here before, it was all the way across. There's not much at all. So we were noticing on the other side of the common, it was really quite boggy, wasn't it, in areas the other day. Looks so pretty. Don't get the bench. There could be a herd of people behind us wanting to get it. I just love that you can come and walk for miles and miles and not see a single soul. That suits us. It's call bag time. This is his little one. Perfect for cocktails. Oh, you put ice blocks in there.
I did, yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm going for a rum and cola. This tastes like cherry coke.
And I've got the Copperberg mixed fruit tropical one.
You like a cider, don't you?
And we've got...
Oh, I forgot about that. We packed that. Yeah, we bought that on Main Street, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Yay! Oh, I love it up here so much. And we've got our Mickey Rice Krispie treat from Main Street as well. Sometimes we like saving these for somewhere special. We've got young people coming over. We can hear them. There's a big crowd, I think, of teenagers over there. They're ruining our peace and quiet. We wanted the whole common to ourselves, didn't we? All of it. Figure out where that plane's going. Can you see on your
No,
app?
it's not picking up.
Oh, it's not a Virgin, even though it's got a bit of a red tip. It's another one, I don't know which one it is. Something I find, and we've spoken about this before because obviously we've got older kids, just seeing like there's 6, 7, 8 teenage boys just gone past with a football. Problem is when you live a bit out in the sticks or in the country, there's nothing for them to do. Whereas
nowhere for them to go.
Nowhere, yeah, it's almost like kids are seen as pests because they hang around, but there is absolutely nothing. We don't have a train station, we don't have regular buses, there's just nothing for them to do, and we feel so sorry for young people around here. Whereas if you live in a town,
you normally have facilities, don't you?
yeah, exactly, but not just because of the town, but like maybe basketball courts or football pitches will be set up. Because I remember our kids, they actually used to climb over a wall, didn't they, to use facilities of somewhere that they shouldn't have been doing, but there were goal posts set up. They were doing no harm, they just wanted to kick a ball into a goal post. But there's nothing, because you've got like open land, it's seen as, well, they don't need anything. So I do feel really sorry for young people sometimes, because, I mean, our kids used to come up here when they were younger, didn't they?
I think nearby your sister, in actual fact, right opposite her, there is actually a small, like 5-6-a-side. It's open, it's just, it's not a club or anything, it's just literally by a playground.
Yeah, but
and it's like, it's got 2 like 6-a-side goals either end.
Yeah.
And it's got basketball in there as well, I think.
We have nothing around here at all. Yeah, it's just, the kids just end up there, and that's when you have kids hanging out, like outside One Stop or KFC and things like that, and then people moan because they hang around. There is nothing for them to do. I feel sorry for kids these days, especially in more kind of rural areas as well. Little homemade camp over there. Let's go on up this way.
Cause we wanted different things and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy, so tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own. Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that he was special. He said he wanted to take it slow, but I couldn't help that I wanted to take it to the next level, cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got the
Go on then, run up the slope. I'll do it. You're not?
I'm not running up there.
Aren't you? Go on then.
Go on you. Can't stop until you get to the top. Yay!
This is something we're enjoying about the lighter nights now.
Yeah.
We'd have never have gone out at like 5 o'clock during the winter months. Not like a walk like this, it would have been street walking. And it just feels so nice. This is our first proper like evening walk where we've got out.
Well, it's 5:30,
All those people
so
doing their den over there. It just feels really nice to get out at this time and it still be light. And we were also saying that we've really got back into our walking again, haven't we?
it's only been the last few days.
But to start with, it felt like a chore and we had to really push ourselves. Whereas now, today was the first day I thought, yeah, let's go out.
Try and get most nights, most days, evenings, whatever. No set time, no set place, but just to do it. I think it's so important. It's so good for your mind as well, though, I think.
And we're going to go home and make the world's easiest and quickest pasta.
Ooh.
We are home. I think we walked about 4 miles in the end. It wasn't too bad. However, we're really hungry now. It's, I think, 6 something. Aid's jumped in the shower and I'm about to make the world's quickest pasta dish. This is so easy. So for the 2 of us, I am emptying a 60p bag of cherry tomatoes from Morrison's. I'm going to pop garlic in there. A small onion. And this is the French goat's cheese with garlic and herbs. As there's only 2 of us, I'm just going to include half. That smells so nice. Little drizzle of oil. Some fresh basil. And I'm going to pop that in the oven on 280 for 15 minutes. And whilst that's in the oven, I'm going to cook up my penne pasta, which was 41p. The goat's cheese was £2 something, and I'm using half of that. The cherry tomatoes, like I said, was 60p, so it is quite a reasonably priced meal for the 2 of us. Right, just taking this out of the oven. I want to squeeze the garlic out. I've just taken some of the garlic out. It hasn't quite softened yet, but I am able to mash it up with the back of my spoon. Take the pasta. Mix it all up. Just pressing in those tomatoes.
So they square over you.
Yeah. Oh, it just did over the side.
That's nice. That's looking so tasty.
I'm excited for this. I've just
I'll leave it.
thanks. I've just topped it with some parmesan and fresh basil and salt and pepper. I'm excited to try this. Looking forward to trying this. We haven't had this for ages, have we?
No.
Mmm.
Can't wait.
It's really garlicky and creamy and herby. So tasty. Mmm.
Mmm.
I made that
So nice.
in about 15 minutes. It's not bad going, is it?
Mm.
I have a question for you.
Me?
Yeah.
What?
What did you do with the bath towels?
They're in the air cupboard.
I just had to dry myself with a hand towel.
You're only small. No, I put them into the dry.
I didn't know. I didn't know until I got out.
There's no heating, so they're in the air cupboard at the moment, just to dry off after using them in the morning.
I wish you'd pre-warned me.
You should have shouted down.
I did.
Did you?
You were too busy watching Spring Watch.
Sorry.
We're going to have tea and cake. That
They're
pasta...
in the air cupboard or on the radiator in the bathroom.
Thank you. That pasta was so good, wasn't
Really
it?
nice. We had cake now.
Yeah, I've got some of the garlic left over and I'm just prepping some sourdough. So I think tomorrow I'm going to make a roasted garlic with jalapeno and cheese sourdough. I think that would be amazing. Anyway, we're going to settle down, tea, homemade cake, and what are we watching? Rabbit Hole. I'm going to finish this video. I think we're going to finish this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out. Let's move that back a bit.
The sun's coming through nice, isn't it?
It's quite a nice evening on this Bank Holiday Monday with us. And we wish you a lovely weekend. Let us know what you're up to. What are your plans this weekend? We'd love to hear. Thanks so much. Bye. I was just about to cut the cake and I noticed a hidden Mickey. I think we're going with half each tonight. We deserved it after that 4.5 mile walk